feel for you?
Solid. Feeling good to be out here. I mean, especially with old teammates and guys I played with. So it was a good experience.
Is there anything you were specifically trying to work on today versus when you went to the combine?
No, I think I'm just trying to progress from things that I worked on at the combine or for the combine, and coming in knowing that be more drill specific, like we do different things. So I mean, just trying to be ready for everything.
What kind of feedback you get at the combine? What would you hear from interviews and teams?
I mean, you don't hear much. I mean, they're gonna go and regroup as a staff and all that. So I mean, I feel like it's something later on in the process you'll probably hear from.
You feel like that your numbers there and everything went as you hoped at the combine, or were you come here looking to do different?
Yeah, I feel like I performed well. Just coming out today, I just wanted to perform well. Showing what I could do.
What went into the decision not to do the 40 or vertical or anything like that?
Just personal. I mean, I feel like I performed well. I was happy with my numbers, so I stood by them.
Is there a difference between training for these type of things where you're just getting timed and running for drills versus training for an actual season or game and that sort of stuff?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's more drill specific, or you're just working on things. But I mean, they all have to do with your craft, which is football. I mean, position, work, and all those other things. I mean, they all play part into the game.
Anybody else impress you out here?
Yeah, Kanai. I mean, right next to me. I mean, we've been together for my 4 years, and just to have him going through the drills with me is very special. I mean, it's just like a bond we have in RBs, and I was just really appreciative of having him out here with me.
What do you think of that first 40 time? I don't know what that was, but it seemed like it was a pretty fast one for him.
Kanai, yeah. I mean, he was hyped up for it. He was talking about it, so I was pulling for him. I was hoping he was gonna run fast, and I felt like he did. So I mean, I don't know the times, but he was moving.
How's this whole process been for you, the draft process?
It's been interesting, man. I mean, it's different. I mean, you transition into a new part of your life. So, I mean, just taking it day by day, it's all I can do, to be honest.
Did you have teams that come out ask you about not playing the bowl game? They want to get your side of it and why you made that decision?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they ask all kinds of questions. I mean, just trying to figure who you are as a person, why you make the decisions you make. So, I mean, you'll get all kinds of things.
What was the weirdest question you got?
I didn't really get any weird ones. I mean, I've heard of other guys getting weird questions and all that, but I personally didn't get any weird ones asked to me.
What's the next step before the draft for you? What's going to happen?
Just continue to train, continue to get in the film room, trying to better myself, see what kind of things I could work on, what I put out there, and kind of getting that footage and working on that. So just trying to make myself as best as I can before I make that next step.
Where are you training at?
I was training at Exos in San Diego, Carlsbad. So
Is that where you'll go to finish up before the draft? Or?
no, I'll be out here,
You will.
training and working on everything.
You get a good sense of where you might be projected right now?
No, it's not something I can focus on, to be honest. I mean, I can just control what I put out there on the field. I mean, and the film is already out there, so I just working and moving forward.
When it's you and Ariana and Charles sitting around the house 2-3 years ago, is this something you guys would talk about a day like today?
Yeah, I mean, you always hear stories even from other guys about their pro days and how it went. So just to actually be in the moment feels very special. And just, I mean, like I said before, just spending it with people you actually played with and people who were your teammates, it's definitely a memory you'll have forever.
When you were a freshman, did you expect to go to the combine 4 years later with Tanner Carew?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Tanner, I mean, I always knew he was one of the best. And, I mean, shoot. I can't even tell you, man. Like, I'm just happy he was out here, too. He's doing his thing, though. I'm very proud of Tanner. So, just for him to be out here, too, I mean, we're just adding to all the talent we have here at the university.
What's it like to see, like, Dakota or Dwayne coming back here in EFO?
That's awesome. Like for real. Like, to see, like, EFO, I mean, great player. Dwayne is an impactful player. And Dakota, somebody came in and helped us out. Like, that's amazing to see him out here and then just to be out here and playing football with them once again.
What do you remember about Etho when he was here? Just how high quality a player was he?
Amazing. Top notch. That's what I remember about him. And especially as a freshman, seeing his leadership. It was like my first glimpse of leadership. It was him talking to the DBs or the defense. He took pride in that.
Thanks, Rick.